guys, it's me again, your girl Raya, and I'm back again with another live stream. So it's Sunday today, and we already finished a Roland Wars for both Plus as well as on my Raya Gaming, and it went out horribly. We died so much, it's crazy. Oh, I needed to dig. Okay, I needed to dig. I'm like, okay, I needed to dig. Let's see if they will allow us to dig. Let me dig. Psst. Let me dig. Hold it. Psst. Let me dig. Okay, fine. I won't be here. Fine. I'll just go ahead and wait on this side. And I guess I won't be peaceful for today. I won't bother you if you don't bother me. Oh, like, I won't bother if you won't bother me. And hello, Ace. Welcome to the stream. I don't like getting bothered, so if they bother me, then that's the time I'll bother them. All of them. Asungit. So, by the way, as you guys can see on the topic, for today, we will be talking about how to properly spend your pink diamonds, because I guess I've been asked about this like a couple of times, so I guess it's just best if I, if I talk a little bit more information about it so that you guys can have an idea. Let me dig one more enough. I'm not bothering any of them, so if they start bothering me, then I guess I should bother them, right? If they start bothering me. If and only if. And I'm loving the look of my character, or I mean Bloss's character right now. Looks so chic. So by the way, for you guys, I guess a lot of you guys don't really know like how to spend your pink diamonds properly. I don't know why, but I guess that's understandable in so many ways, because some of you guys end up spending it on maybe Dragon Lord treasures. Some of you guys end up spending it on on the treasure. Choo-choo. It's me again, Spaghetti Pababa. Yes. Hi Rufa, welcome to the stream. For today, and unlike yesterday, I will be digging. So hi. Wait. I'm digging. Lol. Yeah. Hi Jello. This is going to be my condition pretty much for this one. I don't really like to fight anybody. I'll try not to fight anybody. However, if they start bothering me, then I'll start bothering people. Okay, Mon. Well, Monyak called me, so to the rescue! Raya, to the rescue! Dun, dun, dun. I'm busy, I'm digging. I'm digging. Monyak! Just kidding. I'm like, stop bothering them. I wanna dig! And this is one way, by the way. The reason, by the way, why I'm on the crystal mines right now and why I am killing. I try not to kill, but I have to dig so that you guys can also see pretty much what you guys can get on the pink diamonds or on the pink crystals, that huge pink crystals. So I'm waiting again. I end up digging earlier without even saying what you can dig for the pink diamonds. So sorry. So sorry. No, you just think that it's strong, but I'm not. Oh. Okay. So I'm digging again. The problem though, you know, with the small crystal, it only take maybe a clean 30 to 15 seconds pretty much to dig it. But unlike with this one, I think this one really takes like 30 minutes, and then it responds maybe after 2 minutes or a complete 1 minute. Ang tahimik ng buhay, di ba, tita? Maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, gathering complete. So what I got was 80 pink diamonds, 200,000 gold, and then one huge horcrux, I guess. So that's what you guys can get with the pink, with the pink crystal. Now the problem though with the pink crystal is this crystal only lasts for roughly an hour during the 2 times crystal digging. But it really takes long. So that means if somebody is going to take turns with you, it will really take a while. And I remember that I rarely, even on my Raya before, I would just dig whatever crystal that I can get, and then once I'm satisfied with it, or if ever that I wanted to do like maybe 1 pink diamonds, then I ask whoever is digging there properly. Like I ask them, can I dig maybe 1, just 1? It's my last one. If they allow me, then thank you. If they don't allow me, then okay. I mean, there's no reason for me to bother them, right? I just don't PK a lot, I guess. I just don't. And the reason why, by the way, we're gonna be finishing the CM or the digging on the CM, so that maybe I don't know, but what I've heard pretty much was St. Reggie's has been inactive for maybe 3 months, and then recently he just went back. I did notice that he did went back, maybe to upgrade his character and all that. Minsan, I mean, I use this account normally to show you guys some things that I can't really show you on my account. Hi, Sunny. Ay, sorry. That's so annoying. That guy is so annoying. Sorry, Jim. That was so annoying. Did you see that? I'm so sorry if I end up killing somebody else, but it's just annoying. Okay, that's it. Nagalit na damay-damay ng guild to ah. Sige, kulitin nyo ko. Nanggigil. Gulin nyo talaga ako. Dadamay ko talaga buong guild mo. Well, that's how Bloss plays. So I'm just playing like Bloss. Like a Bloss. Yay! Thank you! Thank Thank you so much for letting me finish that digging. That was so annoying. Like, seriously, I try not to fight, but some people will just try to get on your nerve. I don't know why. I'm not trying to hoard. I'm not trying to hoard this. I think I end up digging something else earlier. Sorry. Were you digging? Were you digging too? Were you digging too? Meh. I'm getting tired of this is the only thing that I really hate about the pink diamonds, because it takes so long. Okay, Monyak needs me again. To the rescue! Yeah, because a lot of you guys, I've seen pretty much that. Where's Monyak? Sorry, Dendi. Sorry, Dendi. Oh, that one's strong. Well, for BK, if you're just a BK that's starting, I guess one of the things that you guys can do is to really focus first on your HP rather than on your no, sorry. When you're just starting, focus more on your damage, and then after that, that's the time that you focus a little bit more on HP, especially once you reach level 200. And so, bakit hilig mag-PK ng War 3? Wait. Clipboard, first thing, yeah, that's true. War Alliance, they do PK, but they are actually really triggered people. They're not really the ones that just PKs a lot. Ang sakit sa tenga, SPG. Ano yan? Ang sakit sa tenga, ano yan? May maingay sa background mo, ang sakit sa tenga. Ang ingay ng background mo. Thank you. Well, 69 and Shibumi, they're not really trying to kill any other server or any other people other than World Peace. Okay? The only problem with that, though, is I'm so sorry. The only problem is you end up getting killed because you're on that spot where they're trying to kill World Peace. Kasi nga, like I said, it's like Bloss. For example, as you guys can see with Bloss, I try not to PK as much as possible. However, if you try to kill my guildmates, and I try to attack like just now, even if I'm not really aiming for you, I might end up killing you. And of course, it's not really my intention to kill you. It just so happens that you were there during that time. But, you can only tell them that they like to PK if they try to follow you. If they try to follow you, then yeah. Then that means pretty much they hate you. Kasi ako personally, the reason why I don't PK is I try not to cause as much problems as possible. However, you can't really control how other people play. Some people play like, they have fun in killing. And unfortunately, you can't really tell all the people to stop killing because that's the purpose pretty much of the game. To PK, right? And I don't PK because honestly, I'm not that strong on my main character. And even if I'm strong on my main character, I will only fight if my guildmates need me. If somebody needs me. But, just to fight out of fun, I do that, but I only do that on my enemy side. I will probably only do that, for example, for a while when I'm still weak, like right now, Yup. You don't PK. Ginugulo kita sa XR kahapon. No, yeah, I don't. I really don't PK. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. The reason why, even if I see you kill me, even if you kill me, honestly, if you see me in Abyssal map, if you kill me in Abyssal map, you know what I'll do? I'll just respawn and go back to the spot where I was farming. I don't care. Not unless I'm in a very bad mood and then you killed me, then I may not talk, but I may fight back. But that doesn't really happen a lot. That doesn't really happen a lot. So, sino ba pinapatay natin, Monyak? Okay, so I guess let's just let my guildmates farm. So, just to check pretty much, as you guys can see, currently, he has 8,764 pink diamonds, okay? Now, there are certain things pretty much that you guys can do with the pink diamonds, but as much as possible, try to reserve your pink diamonds for those things that are really, really important. If you are just a starting player, okay, if you're a starting player, you just started the game, you haven't really have a lot of items, you haven't really have like good spirits and all that, then you can use your pink diamonds on the following. So one, you may use that on the spirit treasure. Spirit treasure, by the way, guys, it will be available for you, I think, at level 200, right? And then kill all, please. Ano? What? Kill all my, please? Okay, let's... GB, sorry! Sorry! Unintentional. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. GB! Ano ba yan? I really thought that there was somebody else. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm laughing so much. Naawa kay GB. I feel bad for GB. Kawawa naman. He just wanted to be on the video. Okay, going back. I'll stop. Let me go back to the poor Jimmy. Ano ba yun, naiyak ako. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have to get out of there because I end up killing innocent people. Okay, so when you're just starting, alright, going back, when you're just starting, when you're like maybe level 100 to level 200, you'll probably end up already getting some diamonds, and you can actually level really, really fast if you focus first on leveling. So one of the things pretty much that I would suggest you guys to do is to save your pink diamonds for ambagal. Okay, for this one. Alright, so this one pretty much is the spirit treasure. Now, the reason, by the way, why I want you guys to spend it on spirit treasure, especially if you are a free-to-play player, okay, is that, you know, so you can pretty much get a good spirit for your character. But again, this tip is only applicable or mostly applicable for free-to-play players. If you're a character, even if you're just starting, however, you're planning to do a lot of top-ups like the other people, then don't waste your pink diamonds on this one. This one is only applicable for free-to-play player because as a free-to-play player, it's not that easy to get really good spirits. Okay? So that's one. Now, the second, pretty much the second thing that you guys can do for your pink diamonds is to use that on your alliance. Okay? Now, to use that on your alliance, like for example on the donation, I personally use my pink diamonds on the donation. Now, the reason, by the way, why we do that, just to explain it for those new players under a new alliance, this donation that you're doing not only gives gold or like funds for your guild, it also gives you good amount of alliance contribution. And this alliance contribution that you guys can see here really gives you a lot of items, and it's also something that you need to upgrade your skills, your alliance skills. So I personally use my pink diamonds for that. Now, if you still feel like maybe you just don't want to use pink diamonds for it, since you can earn it, since you can earn it from bonfire, or you can earn it on alliance war and all that, then yeah, don't. But the reason why I recommend this one, because this has a chain effect. Okay, I guess a lot of new players, or even old players, a lot of you guys don't really understand the chain effect of doing donations, like a higher amount of donations. Hi Willie, and hi John Plug. So the chain effect that I'm talking about when it comes to using pink diamonds or maybe blue diamonds on your alliance contribution, this is the chain effect. Okay, just to explain, the the donations help you get good amount of alliance contribution for yourself. So personally, you are gaining out of this. Okay, you're gaining out of this. This is something, for example, hi Jeff. For example, me or Bloss can donate 26 times using his character. So that means if I'm gonna be using pink diamonds, then I will be getting 26,000 alliance contribution, which I can use for my for my character, for maybe upgrading my alliance skill, or maybe buying something from the alliance shop. And you guys will see how OP the items are in the alliance shop, and it's really important that you have a lot of alliance contribution. Now, the chain effect that I'm talking about is, if you're gonna be stingy, or if you're gonna be thrifty, I guess, with your alliance, if you don't donate at all, or if you don't donate a lot for your alliance, what happens is you guys will end up lacking funds. Okay, now this funds that I am talking about here is not only used to level up your alliance, but this is something that you guys use for bidding. Okay, so as you guys know, earlier we had Roland Wars, right? So with Roland Wars, as you guys can see, Roland Wars, you really have to donate. Sorry, mamaya ako mag-ML. MU po to. Salamat. Okay, so going back. So you can use that for bidding, right? And the more funds that you guys have, the better the chance for your guild to get in. Now, some of you guys will probably say, but Raya, my guild is not really that strong, so we don't really have any chance. We don't really have any chance of winning or anything like that. It doesn't matter if you win. Okay, it doesn't matter if you win, as long as you get into that top 3. If your alliance get into that top 3, then that means you can get a chance to get alliance contribution. Still, alliance contribution, gold, as well as experience. So that's the thing. Ano po yung nasa right side ng screen mo na umaapoy? This one is called my my Godhood Awakening. So this thing here is, wait, I'll show you. This is something that you guys can get here. You have to reach at least master level, I think, to enjoy Godhood. And then once you reach like a specific amount of divinity, before you reach level 2, you have to rank it up. And then once your Godhood reaches rank 2, once you reach rank 2, then Awakening will be available for you. Now, when Awakening is available, this is Awakening, and what it does is you have this stats that is just ready. You just keep on upgrading that. You just keep on ranking it up, and once pretty much once you've, I guess, upgraded, then you'll have this. And if you pretty much use this, once you activate this, this will only be available for 1 minute, and then there's a 30 minutes cooldown, and what you get is this additional bonus stats. So this is just hidden stats. Ikaw lang naman ang naboboard drone plug kasi ikaw lang naman ang di naglalaro ng MU. Diba? So you'll get this additional stats. So it will only be available when you click it. Thanks, overpowered po. It is very OP. It is very OP, but you have to really use that wisely because it's only available for 1 minute and the cooldown is 30 minutes. So if you have to wait for 30 minutes to use that again, you know, it means like it's antagal, diba? It really takes long and you don't really want to wait that long. What if for example I end up using that? Of course, Jello, I will be making a magic gladiator so that I can provide you guys with tips. I want to study. I want to study it. Not, Jeffrey, it's not really for boss purposes. It's more of, for me, in my opinion, this is more of for PvP purposes. For example, let's just say I'm chilling on the crystal mines, just like earlier. And then what happened was, I'm just chilling there, and then all of a sudden, St. Regis pops out, like a wild Pokemon. St. Regis just appeared. No, just kidding. And if St. Regis end up attacking me, I want to make sure that I have enough power and I have enough damage and defense to defend myself. So I want to make sure I use this, and I want to make sure I kill him before this runs out. Of course, the reason why I use St. Regis as an example, because we are merged right now with St. Regis, Huwag yun na ako sinara corporate. Loko ka, Rufa. Hindi. Wait. Oh, the reason why I use St. Regis is simply because St. Regis is in the cross server. Okay? And we've already pretty much fought St. Regis one time, but I don't know if he is online right now, and I was supposed to be taking. Okay, sorry. And now next thing pretty much that I wanted to suggest. Wait, nakakahabol pa din ba kapag umamagic? Yes and no. Yes, you can still catch up. However, it's not gonna be that fast. It's really hard. Okay, it's really hard to make a new character in an old server. It's like, your BP is 180 while your enemies are 500k BP, 600k BP, something like that. Not unless you're planning to top up on that character. I mean, you can still catch up, you can still make your character strong. However, the progress is not gonna be that easy. If you guys remember your main character, it wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy to make your main character strong, right? So you're gonna go through the same exact hell, I guess, for Magic Gladiator, especially for a free-to-play player. I mean, you can make one, but don't expect that it will be the same, it will be as strong as your main character, not unless you're gonna spend more time on it rather than your main. Get it? So, eto, for the pink diamonds here, another thing pretty much that I use, anong level ba yung Godhood? Max level is 5. 5 for Godhood, and then level 3 for Awakening. I don't know if that's really the max. Maybe that's the max for now. I'm thinking that maybe somewhere along the road, maybe if there's going to be a Master 7 or Master 8, maybe it will still increase. I have no idea. Okay? But if that happens, then just make sure that you're prepared. Just don't keep throwing things that maybe you can use in the future, Big time ka naman, nasa taas na yung mga nagko-comment na babasa mo na agad. Oo nga diba, kabog. No, that's not me. I didn't really do that. It's because of this button here. I am using Omlet to do a live stream, and if ever that I get the laptop, then I'll probably be doing multi live streaming. So probably next time I'll be streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time, so that you guys can choose whatever platform you guys want to watch. Up to you. So me personally, before, when I was starting, when my character was just starting and Abyssal Realm was not really available for my server, what I do is I make sure that I buy this Gem of Maya here, because Gem of Maya is something that's really hard to get. And yeah, I'm using CP right now. You guys have no idea that I've been using cell phone for editing, for streaming, for recording, for everything. I don't use any laptops or anything. So all of the videos that you guys are seeing on my channel, all of that is made via cell phone. Even the live stream, everything, cell phone. So this is one thing that I buy using my pink diamonds. Another thing is the Gem of Health. I also use that maybe to expedite or make the upgrades or the appending a little bit more faster. Kasi nga, appending is important because it helps your character, or it helps the gears to reach its max potential for, that specific gear. Pero dapat may guide ka din how to spend your gold when you're starting. When you're starting, honestly, when you're spending your gold is not really a big issue when you're just starting your character. It will only start to become an issue for the gold once you spend it all on the skills, once you end up spending it to upgrade your feathers. That's the only time that you will ever have problem with your gold, right? And everybody knows that. But for new levels, or if you're just starting, just make sure that you are very diligent when it comes to farming. You just have to make sure that you keep on farming so that your character will have enough materials and enough gold, and do all of your quests. Just make sure that you do all of your quests. Honestly, MU, for me, this is my opinion, but MU really made it easy for a lot of free-to-play players to fight side by side with the stronger players. Because to be honest, guys, this is something that you might not know, but most of the top-up players, most of the players that can pay to play, they don't really have time. Kami ni Kuni? No, I just don't talk to them. The reason why I don't talk to them, there's nothing pretty much to talk about. But I'm not really mad with Kuni. I'm not mad with Loki, with Kino. I'm only mad at those people that keeps on talking nonsense, just like Willowkin. Because honestly, I just don't understand why Willowkin is very, very much mad at me when I was mad, because what happened was, I have a best friend that I kinda imported from another game, and then I made that person join my server, and that person is freaking rich, okay? And I was like telling her, it's a girl, I was telling her, to play in my server, help me out. I needed somebody that can fight side by side with us. So she played. However, since she is rich, like I mentioned, she doesn't really have a lot of time to really play the character, like do the quest and all that stuff. I don't want to say his name. I hate that guy. So what happened was, he probably my friend ended up trusting somebody, and that somebody ended up hacking my friend. Okay, so once my friend's character got hacked, I got really, really upset. Unfortunately, I got really, really upset, and it got a little bit out of control, because I started cursing, I started cussing, and I started saying a lot of bad things, like saying, how dare you pretend that you're my friend, and you're gonna do that to my best friend. And then I, of course, bleep, because it's a lot of curse and I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm sorry. But I just end up cursing, but that's it. After that, we end up retrieving the character. We got the character back, so my best friend is now playing the character again. And I shut up after that, because I was only mad during that time. I didn't call out any name, okay? I know who did it, but I didn't say anything. I didn't tell it to my guild. I didn't mention it to anyone. However, I guess the guilt pretty much killed those person who did it, because they end up talking shit about me, about my guild. They end up leaving the guild and all that stuff. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. You end up leaving on your own. If you're really that affected, then that, what do you want the other people to think? But I stayed quiet after that. I didn't talk about it. I just kept quiet because it's no longer my concern. What's done is done. The character is back. So why should I still complain, right? And then for some reason I end up becoming busy because of course I have priorities. You guys know my priorities, right? I just mentioned that yesterday. Hi Jenny and hi B. And then what happened was, every time that I maybe talk on the world chat, they end up pretty much trash talking me, or end up saying bad things about me, like I should be changing my name to Papel Gaming because my character was weak, or they will tell me pretty much that I'm useless, the videos that I'm doing, just the basic trash talk. And me personally, I'm just laughing. The reason why I'm laughing is because you can't, I guess every sickness in the world, insecurity is one of the sickness that I cannot really cure. So I just stayed quiet, and then that's the reason why I keep moving. If you guys are in my cross server, or if you're in my server, if you notice my character, I keep on moving, because if I stay on one place, they will kill me. Okay, they will kill me. They always find me. They have a lot of time to spare to find me and kill me. So that's the reason why I keep moving. Okay, but that's pretty much it. So I don't know what's up with them, but like I said, I kept my mouth shut. I didn't call you out. So if you wanna play it dirty, if you wanna keep on trash talking me, fine. Have it your way. Live your life. I don't care. Going back. So again, for my character with Bloss, unfortunately, everything. Oh me, no, it's not hugot, it's more like ranting. So for Bloss's character, unfortunately, there's nothing that I can really append on the character, because come on, the character is already like maxed out. From gears to mount gears, everything is maxed out, so there's nothing that I could really do, No, it's not that I don't give comments, but it's just so hard to explain to those kind of people, because they are very close-minded. No matter how much you explain, they don't listen. And I really wish that, close-minded people can also have close mouths, because they're all talk. If they just keep on talking, I don't care. I'll just stop listening, or I'll just stop reading. Simple as that. So everything pretty much is maxed out on Bloss's character. There's nothing that I can really do. So this pink diamonds for Bloss will only be used and is only kept simply for gear switch. When you say gear switch, let's just say, for example, I find another gear that is way better than what she is using, or maybe I found another necklace that I find that has really, really good stat and it's better for this character, then that's the only time that I'll probably be using the pink diamonds for Bloss. But for Raya, for my Raya, unfortunately, since I'm not really max on my character, I try to budget it, okay? Because every day you get roughly around 1,000 pink diamonds, as long as you do all of your quests from crystal mines down to your daily quest, everything. Because the daily quest, you'll end up getting 500. For clicking this, you'll end up getting 50. And then you'll end up getting like 100, 10, 20, and all that stuff. And then if you end up doing the pink, if you end up doing crystal mines, the big blue, you'll end up getting 20. 20, that's 400, so that's almost 1,000 pink diamonds. Get it? No, I am using AA items now because I did get the chance to upgrade my Archangel to a rank 6 for both of them. I really wish I didn't really switch, but I love my rank 6, so that's why I switched gears. So my character, my Raya Gaming now is using Archangel as well as Lucky Strike items. But I'm not completely satisfied with my Lucky Strike items yet. I'm not that happy. I'm only happy with the helm and the armor. But other than that, I'm not happy. And hello from server 10. So, I guess what I will be doing for my character is, this is supposed to be my next video, my next in-depth guide. I will be... Oh, shout out by the way to Luigi Bolina. Hello po! One of the things pretty much that I will be doing is I will be comparing Lucky Strike items, Kalima items, as well as red items, so that for the new characters, I will help you guys decide which is better. And even, not just that, I will help you guys with information like what's the most convenient thing to do. Hi, Samsui! New character mo yan. Sorry, di na ako updated. Well, no, not really. This is my friend's character, but the reason, by the way, why Bloss is... Why I am allowed to use Bloss is because Bloss' character was not just a character that just topped up and became strong. Bloss' character, pretty much Kira, which was the girl who owned this, Kira followed my live stream, she followed my in-depth guides, and most of the things that you guys can see on the character is followed through my guide. So, she followed what she needs to focus on, she followed everything. So that's why the character itself, Bloss, is not just a very rich character, but it's also very balanced. And when I opened it, when the first time I've ever opened Bloss, and then they were like, can you check if Bloss is balanced? And I'm like, wow, I cannot believe my eyes, like just seeing the character. It has OP HP. You guys can see the HP. It has OP HP. HP pretty much is very solid. It has really, really good damage. It has... Is that armor penetration? What? Okay, no. Excellent strike, OP 76.3, double damage 27.4, damage reduction 47.8, damage resist is 37.8, ignore defense 27%, lifesteal on hit 41,462, lucky resist 24.4. That's fine even if the lucky resist is low, because lucky resist is just, when it's triggered, it just uses your maximum damage or maximum physical attack or magical attack, right? So regardless if your lucky resist is high, as long as your defense is good, you'll be okay. You won't really die with lucky strike. Excellent resist is high, which is a very smart move in my opinion. Okay, it's really smart to make your excellent resist high, especially when you reach master level, because a lot of the players will be using a lot of excellent strike. So you don't want to die just because of excellent strike. That's why you have to make your excellent resist really high. Hindi siya nag-auto-assign. No. I guess now she's doing auto-assign, but before, I guess it has been fixed a little. I'll check in a bit. Damage penetration 103, excellent bonus 71%, hit bonus is 29%, double resist 46.8%. So overall, the defense is solid, the damage is solid, HP is solid. Hit is 700. Why is your hit so high? 705,081. This was 600 the last time I saw it. So nice. Flee is 262,000. So as you guys notice, the flee is not as high as the defense, or not as high as your hit, right? So if you see that your character is maybe a little bit weak on the defense part, maybe try working on your flee a little bit, because hit rate is something that you can increase really, really fast, just basing it on her character. And I also saw on my character, my hit rate is also higher than my flee, and my flee, I'm having a hard time making it move. So based on what I can see here, I don't think that she did auto on her, on her points, because if this is on auto, it's not gonna be so close with each other. STA and STR is not gonna be close with each other. Pretty much if it's on auto, you will see that the STR is a little bit more. Probably the STR should be around 3,000 by now. But I think what she did for her character is way much better than focusing on the STR. Because guys, I don't know if you've seen my video about stat reset, but STR, once you increase your STR, it increases your hit rate, but at the same time, it also increases your physical and, your physical attack. So that's what it increases. Oh, see? Hit and physical attack. If you increase int, especially if int is not really something that's supposed to be for your character, it only increases your hit rate. It doesn't increase your physical attack. So don't increase that, but I would recommend if you're an archer and then you end up getting maybe an int fruit, use that to increase your hit. But just don't allot your points on the hit rate. It's a waste. Okay? Paano ba tumaas yung hit ng archer STR? Yeah, STR, that's one. That's just one of the ways. The other one is by feathers. Feathers really increases your hit really, really high. And I'll show that to you guys a little bit later. Now, Agi, which is this one. Agi, when you increase your Agi, this focuses on your physical defense, magical defense, and flee. Okay? Tama lang po ba sa akin, level 355, tapos 22k flee? If I remember correctly, during that level, I think that was also the flee that I have. But if you can find a way to increase your flee higher than that, then it's better. But I guess your flee is okay for now. For now, the reason why I'm saying for now, because come on, by tomorrow, you're already gonna level again. Next day, you're gonna level up again. And you'll get more materials as long as you do all of your quests. And it will be higher than that. Okay? So, Agi is for defense. Okay, while STA is for your HP. Now, the reason, by the way, why I don't really, for me, in my opinion, for the archers, the reason why I don't really focus a lot on the defense is because archers are they're very fast in moving. They don't stay in one place and they can hit another player in a distance. They are long-range characters. So, you're only... I think an archer, if you stay in the middle, especially during a guild fight, if you stay in the middle, that's just straight up, it's stupid. Don't do that, okay? Make sure that you're always away or on the sides. Don't be in the middle. That's why the physical defense and magical defense, it's not really as important as your HP. So that's the reason why, as you guys can see, the Agi here is only 1,479, while the STA is 2,088. Because if you have a higher HP, it's better to move around. Even if they do a lot of damage, then that, you still have a lot of HP left. Pwede po ba gawing hybrid ang build mo for archers? Doing a hybrid build for an archer is okay, because if I remember it correctly, when I was level 300 something, I remember Kuni's build. I don't know if you guys saw that live stream of mine, but there was a time when I was still in Jommarn, which is the Thailand guild, and Kuni was my best example for a very durable archer. What he did during that time is, after having enough damage, I guess, he started focusing on the Agi and the STA. That's the reason why it was so hard. Even if Kuni was gank, it was so hard to kill Kuni. Because come on, archers are immortal if you have good defense, good HP, and then you also have heal. We're immortal. We don't die. And as long as you know how to move around and don't get caught by stun, then you'll be immortal. You won't really die that easy. I mean, that's just my tip. For BK, okay, for BK or Black Knight, please, do not focus on damage that much, okay? Because here's the thing. This is a game this game focuses on PK, so that means damage will always come to your character. Almost in every gear, you will see their damage, and then you will also see a lot of defense. If you're a BK and you focus too much on your damage rather than on your defense, you do not have heal. Okay? I mean, even if you do, it's not that high. So that means if you have a low HP for a BK, you'll die that easy. You won't be useful. So make sure that you do not let your HP be lower than an archer. Okay? And yeah. And then for mages are not really that durable, honestly. Even though that they have shields. I mean, sorry, that's the important part. They have shield, right? So that's why they don't really have to be durable. But one cool thing about mages is their damage is crazy. It hurts a lot. I hate mages for their damage, but during master level, I don't really feel them that much. Don't worry, Chris, we're getting there. Now for diviners are known pretty much for their damage. When your level is a little bit low, you don't really feel that damage yet. But remember, in a diviner there is a skill called double bonus, right? So that's the buff for the diviner, and that means if she uses that buff and then uses her AoE skills, which is the area of effect skills, it will hurt a lot of players. So the technique for a diviner is you have to make sure that your defense and your HP is high enough, and then after that build up your hit, build up your magical attack like a mage. So for me, a diviner is best built if it's hybrid. It has to be both durable and strong at the same time. It's honestly, if a diviner is built right, it's much more scarier than a mage. Really, it's so OP. I've seen that with server 7. First, if you guys know First, right? First is the very first diviner pretty much that I've seen that is strong. Another one is Naz, or the other Saint Regis, Nads. So those are two strong diviners, and even if it's just 700k BP versus 800k BP, they really do good amount of damage. Kasi, like I said, they provide double bonus, and then at the same time, they also have shield like mages, and they have really OP AoEs. AoEs is again area of effect. So the technique for diviners when you're fighting in a group, in a group battle, it's like this. For example, when you're fighting in a group battle, let's just say here, you see that there's going to be maybe 5 players. Don't be on the side and hit like this. You're not an archer. Don't hit on the sides. Nothing's gonna that's not how you do it. If you're a diviner, you're supposed to be both durable and strong. So the technique there to maximize your skills is you go in the mid, you use shield, and then go in the middle, and then you use your AoE skills. Okay, that's how you do it. And yes, I will be playing the new character. I will be playing Magic Gladiator once it comes out, and I cannot really wait, honestly, for September 4, because I also cannot wait for the Filipino version, because that's gonna be so funny. I mean, I'm a Filipino. I'm a proud Filipino, guys. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not really making fun of the language. It's just that you guys are aware how awkward it is when you're trying to read something in full Tagalog, right? Because your brain, unfortunately, we Filipinos, we're trained to speak both English and Filipino, and most of the time when we're playing games, we normally use English. So if we see Tagalog in the games, we find it weird. So can you imagine how weird it would be if you're seeing, instead of seeing costume, you will see kasuotan. Instead of seeing abyssal realm, you see kailaliman ng something. Elveland. I don't know how much change they would be doing, but I'm so looking forward to that. Like, I really cannot wait to see what will happen. Now, what I've heard with the Magic Gladiator in the original MU, yeah, sure, why not? You can add me maybe on Facebook or Discord. Pretty much most of my social media, I did post on most of my in-depth guides, so you can add me anywhere. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what I've heard with the Magic Gladiator, for those people that are not aware, is the original MU, it does not have a helmet on the original MU. But since this is a different platform, this is MU Origin 2, you'll be expecting a lot of things that is different from the original Magic Gladiator. Okay? Thank you, Learn Korean. 감사합니다. I have like a lot of Korean students before, so I love Koreans, and your name is like the opposite of what I did before with my Korean students. I teach them English and you girl teach me Korean. Cool. So for the Magic Gladiator, what I've heard about that is it's a really OP character. It's a hybrid character. Nawawala si SPG. My source, where are you? But all I know is it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid of mage as well as BK. It's like, I don't know why, but the diviner also works the same. It's like a build for mage and BK. I'm not really quite sure how, I'm not really quite sure how the skills will work. Probably most of the Chinese players already knows that, because if you guys play the Chinese version, you guys will see that. I should have tried the beta. I really should have tried the beta, no joke. But I wanted to learn, Magic Gladiator with you guys. So by the time that it gets out, I will be creating a character for it. And no, I'm not digging. No problem. Just dig. Keep digging. I will give it a try. I will try to learn all of the skills, and then probably do a test run. Yeah, and that's another tip, by the way, that I can provide you guys. When you're trying to build your character, right? Like, for example, when you're trying to build... Thank you. No, because like I said, I have a lot of, I have Korean students before, and most of them, if they hear me say something wrong, like that, if they hear me say their language in a different way, they will, look at me and be like, stick with your English. Don't talk Korean. So, and I keep hearing them. That's how I learn. May nakalagay sa page na pwede staff or sword sa MG. Well, come on, if you think about it, that's cool. But it's almost like the feature for BK. Because BK, you can use both two swords or sword and a shield, right? So I guess it's almost something similar to that. But I don't know yet. We're gonna learn more about it as it comes. I'm really excited about it. I really don't know exactly how it's gonna work, or how it's gonna look like. Oh no, never mind. I saw already how it looked like. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. It looks super duper cool. I just don't know exactly how the gears look like. But guys, I've been hearing this a lot. This is a big rumor. A lot of players have been spreading rumors you can switch your archer to a Magic Gladiator or your BK to a Magic Gladiator. I'm already telling you guys now. No. Don't get your hopes up with that. It's not gonna happen, because that's gonna be a major change. If they will allow you to switch from one class to another class, then that means you're not just switching your class, you're switching every gears that you're using. So, no. Just no. Ay, okay. Ilan ba BP mo, ate? My BP right now for my main character, my Raya Gaming, is 519. My BP for this one is 1.9 million here. So, it's almost 2 million. Hi, Bone Gamer Pro. Long time no see. Now, I guess 1.9 million, almost 2 million. I have to check something because I haven't really done the in-depth guide for the... Oh no! Shook! They awakened. Which one they awakened? Hello! wait. Sorry guys. Which one did... Okay. Okay, they awakened this one. I forgot to tell them that I wanna awaken because I wanna do the video about this. But don't worry, I think I figured it out. All I know, I think this is something that I failed to mention on my last live stream about awakening your gears. Now, after you awaken your gear, pa-shout out daw si Art Raya. First time daw nila nanonood. Congrats? No, I don't really like him because for me, I find it very cowardly for a person to make stories like that when the truth is he took advantage of a little kid. And now he's making up stories like it's not a little kid. Don't believe that person. Like, come on, I've talked to the person that owns this. I know it's a little kid that originally owned this. Now it's being used by the uncle and the brothers, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't owned originally by a 13-year-old. The 13-year-old had to stop playing simply because of Art. Why? Because he was just taking advantage of the kid. I hate him for that. So, congrats. I guess. Congrats. Adaraya pa, shoutout naman po sa server 136, Kiko Monster. Ang cute Kiko Monster. So yeah, this is something that I failed to mention to you guys. When you started awakening any of your gears, for example, I awakened this one. This is already plus 15 enhancement, right? Once I awaken this one, this is going to go back to 0. Eh, totoo naman eh. For me, come on, I've talked to this person already. I really talked to the owner of this character. And honestly, it doesn't really matter how old the character is, but when I said it was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old girl, that was the truth. And why would I lie? What will I gain for lying? Right? Nothing. I mean, after saying the age of the person, what will I get? Nothing. When I said the age, on the first time I streamed this, it was just my side that was amazed of how young, I just wanted to hang myself. Imagine a 13-year-old, like, owning this character, spending so much on this character. That's why I was in shock. But it's just so sad that there are people like him that takes advantage of kids like this. The funny part is he is even saying that, Bloss is a diamond hacker. And we're all like, if this is a diamond hacker, I dare you. Like, seriously, I would even give you all the GM names or all the GM emails that I know. Please, by all means, email them. Report my little baby. If anything will happen. You know why nothing will happen? Because it's legit. Do you have an account on MU Origin 2 Global? No, I don't really have an account on MU Origin 2 Global. No, I didn't. I kind of focused on MU Origin 2. Kasi when the strongest, MU Origin Strongest came out, MU Origin Global came out, I didn't really get the chance to play them. Because during that time, merge also happened here and then it became toxic and I almost wanted to quit. Yung skin enchant upgrade, naka-max ba kay Bloss? No. There's a reason, by the way, why we haven't really maxed it on Bloss's character. I was shocked also when you told us it was a 13-year-old girl and she spent so much money for one character. That simply explains it. Me? Well, Vince, to answer your question, I guess the best thing to know is to check the page. Or check Reddit. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really like the other players that have that kind of ability. I just help them. That's it. But not really in that manner. I don't really get any special treatment from them or anything like that. I guess I just help them. I just help you guys by answering your questions. So, but all of the things that I teach you guys here on my channel, those are all self-taught. I didn't, that's not really something that was provided to me. Like, I did show you guys my notebook, right? I have a notebook for MU. Everything is learned. My name on Facebook is... Nakalimutan pangalan. Charot. Joke lang. I mean, I know my name. I'm just typing it. There. That's my name. Anyways. Uyo. I'm like, who are you? You guys see it on the top, right? So, what was I saying? Going back. The reason, by the way, why we didn't max the wardrobe yet, it's simply because, like I said, this is not really your ordinary character. Okay? This is not really the ordinary player wherein whatever you get, you just put it there and then that's it. You just upgrade it. What do you mean, why Hime? That's my last name. So, there. It's not... The reason why is because we want to make sure that the enchanted stats are good first. Raya Hime. 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 So, we want to make sure first that it's perfect before we upgrade it, because if it's just the materials, we already have the materials. Maybe they already upgraded some, kasi I see that this has been this was a lot the other days. So yeah, they did upgrade some, just some, like this orange. Nantay ko yung AL Ate Raya. Wala na. No, because I missed the awakening event. I didn't have gold. I'm so sorry. So they upgraded pretty much this one, as I can see. Let's just check on the enhance. They've upgraded it. They didn't start it up because, come on, it's not really that easy to start it up. Upgrade wise, however, it's now 121. Wow. And most of the things that they upgraded, I guess, really had perfect stats already. Kasi even me personally, that's what I will do. I will make sure first that the stats are really good and it's something that I want to work with. It's something that I want to stay on my character. Because if not, then I won't really upgrade it. Godhood. What do you want to see about the Godhood? The Godhood is max! Chidan! The Godhood, Bloss's Godhood is already level 5. It's already max. I can no longer refine this. I can no longer rank it up. Awakening wise, max. Nothing to change on the Godhood. But I guess the only thing that you can really get out of this is if you max it, you can get 82,800 total divinity. That's divinity. Not the VP, but that's the divinity. That's how much divinity that you need. If you're curious what divinity is this. Miss Rhea, sa'yo ba yung account na yan or pilot lang? Grabe ang mama. Well, I'm more of a pilot, yeah. I do not claim to own the account. I never ever claimed to own the account. But you probably will see me use this a lot. Buff ka nga ng flea buff, patingin ng hit at flea niya. Okay. I don't know why, but he's not really using the... Okay. Buff. Okay. So, the hit is 705,081. The flea, from 200 something, it's now 367,351. Ooh. I mean, the character is strong. It's not just that. If I use this... Am I getting damage? What's going on? My character's moving. If I use this, for example, just look at the BP, guys, ah. Look at the BP. If I use this, this is the awakening. This is the Godhood awakening. Now it's 2 million. Now from 1.9 million, it's 2 million BP now. And let's just check the stats before it goes. Nothing's pretty much changed there, but I guess some of the changes are probably done here. Godhood suppresses final damage bonus. So that means if you do hit a character, there's a final damage bonus of 60%. These are the things pretty much that is added. I don't really see anything drastic that changed on the characters stuff here, but probably this is the one that changed. The HP from 29 million, it's now 30 million. Physical attack also increased, as well as physical defense and magical defense. Oh nga, no, nagtakbuhan nga sila. Because they were trying to hit me. My character was moving. Thank God they stopped. So, that's only gonna last for 1 minute. They saw me use the buff, so they thought that I was gonna start attacking. So that's why, I guess that's the reason why they ran. It's not my fault. They were attacking. But I didn't really plan to kill them. Now, once that is activated, like I mentioned earlier, it's... What happened? Oh, these are the things pretty much that was added to your character. Ms. Raya, alam mo ba kung ilan BP ang pinakamataas sa lahat ng server? I don't know exactly. But all I know is Hannah is around 2 million BP. Ralph also has 2 million BP. Bloss has 1.97 or 1.9 million BP. Almost 2 million. Who else? St. Reggie's is 1.7. Kaka is like around 1.7 as well. Thank you, Vince. I don't know if Wolf is still active. I just heard about Wolf, but I've never really seen Wolf at all. So I'm not really quite sure if Wolf also has like a really strong beep. Ooh, stream connection is not stable. Ooh, bad PLDT. Girl, may fun run pala dyan. Everybody started running once I used the buff. I mean, I won't really attack. I'll just let them attack. Because see, once they stop attacking, since my sacred shield is like super high, it didn't really affect that. Active pa si Wolf, pero pilot lang siya muna. I see. I think the only things that I've heard is Wolf is from Australia, Hannah is from Singapore, Bloss is St. Reggie's is from Singapore, Ralph is Filipino. That's what I've heard. Okay, but I haven't, like I said, I didn't really get the chance to talk to those people yet. So that's and you know, whenever I wanted to feature somebody on my channel, right, I want to make sure that I can really see their stats. Even if they don't really let me use their account, if they let me share pretty much their base stats, like even a screenshot of it, then that's something that I can feature, so that's something that I can review, and that's something that I can correct, maybe. Sir Wolf has 1.8 million BP from server 135. Guild name is just for fun. Sila nanalo sa Roland kanina. I've never really seen him, but all I know is he's he's living in Australia, right? Done. Here po, tulog na ako. In night wins. So this is the hidden stats. Now, if you guys are wondering why I am so confident in sharing the hidden stats, Ms. Raya, Pilipina ba may-ari na account na ginagamit mo? No, not really. Sinong Arab? Si Wolf? Mac? Pero ang alam ko, all I know is Wolf is staying in Australia. That's what I've heard. Okay? But of course, gossip is just gossip. I haven't talked to the person yet. The only thing that's the only reason why I can only vouch for Bloss, because I can only talk to Bloss. Okay? So I can only talk if I can talk to them, then yeah, I can also feature them. But for me, I really love featuring Bloss because Bloss build the character based on my tips. I'm so happy. Oh, Arab daw, tapos Pinoy nagpapalit na. Ah, okay, okay. Again, I haven't really talked to them yet. So, I guess one of the things pretty much that before I end my stream, because it's already an hour, one of the things I'm gonna leave you, since I'm not gonna be streaming for a couple of days. I'll be back on the 4th. I'll be live streaming on September 4, since, it's the new update. Just a tip for everybody, do not recycle any of your skins for now. Something's good is about to happen. I don't know if you guys have already seen that, but something's good's about to happen with the skins. So even if you're a free-to-play player, or maybe if you're a pay-to-play player, just don't delete your skins for now, or don't recycle your skins for now. Pinoy pilot ni Wolf, Cloro ang name. Psst. I don't need to know that, okay? I don't need to know the last part. But yeah, if you guys want me to feature, okay, this is something I guess that I need your help with. If you guys want me to feature your favorite I guess strong BP character, if you guys want me to see if they did something wrong with their stats or not, try to find a way to get a screenshot of their hidden skills. Simple as that. Because for me, if I see this, I can tell already what what kind of character you're trying to do. I can simply tell pretty much if your character is more of the damage type and more of the HP type. But of course, I cannot really tell exactly, like, did you build your character right? But it's up to them. Most of those characters, they don't really want to share their secrets. So so that's why be thankful that Bloss actually allows us to do this. So at least you guys can see exactly like what's going on. Should I be digging this one? No. So at least you guys can actually see like what is it like to have like a maxed out account. Everything pretty much here is maxed out, from wings, spirits, mounts. Sacred Shield I think is also max. See? It's max. Sacred Shield, I don't think it's max, but it's already ranked 10. Well, it's expensive. That thing I know. So that's why it's not that easy. And by the way, there's something that has been added, Dave. There's something that has been added. Give me one second. There's something that has been added in the game. I don't know if you guys noticed that, or I think that is only available for maybe couples. But something has been added in the game. It's not really something that a lot of you guys really noticed, but I noticed that. I've noticed that earlier from another person account. Not my account. I noticed that from, so I'm gonna check if Bloss also has that. 1 second it's so slow. Dungeon. Huh. I guess it's not available for everybody. But I guess I just found out pretty much that if, for marriage, yeah, the dungeon couple update, exactly. Sorry. The dungeon couple update. That's what I saw. Like, for married players, regardless if you're a boy to boy, or girl to girl, or girl to boy, you can form a party with your spouse in the game, and then you both can do that, so at least you can get materials to upgrade your rings. Now, by the way, this is a thing that I wanted to answer for everybody, because this has been asked a couple of times before, so I just wanted to say this. For your wedding rings, by the way, something that you want to know. Saan po pala makakuha final boss damage? Awakening. From Godhood Awakening. Okay, so guys, just to give you a heads up real quick about wedding rings and weddings. For example, let's just say Rufa May and I are in the same server, we end up getting married, and let's just say both our level or both our wedding rings are at rank 5, right? Gets both our wedding rings are ranked 5, and then all of a sudden one of us decided to do a divorce. We end up getting a divorce, so we're now separated, and then let's just say, for example, I end up seeing who? Okay, Mac. I end up seeing Mac, and then I decided to marry Mac instead. Now, every single time that my ring and then my other half's ring has the same level, we get what you call a couple's buff. Okay? We get a... I don't know what's going on. It's acting up. We get a couple's buff. But let's just say me and Mac end up getting married. A lot of my things are just like stopping right now. Let's just say me and Mac started to get married, but my ring is level 5. It will stay level 5. However, if Mac's ring is only level 1 or level 2, in order for both of us to get a bonus, the level of his ring and the level of my ring has to be the same. But even if it's not, my ring will still be level 5, his ring will still be level 2. We can still be married. And everything, nothing's gonna be changed here. You'll just end up getting married to somebody else. You guys get it? So pretty much my phone is stopping everything from the background. But anyways, you guys, I guess that's it for now. I'll be doing another stream on the 4th, on September 4, for everything's just stopping on my background. Bonus sa marriage. Yeah, I have to stop the live stream. Everything's just acting up, see? Everything's just acting up right now. This is so annoying. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for chilling with me. And yeah, see you guys again on September 4. And thank you guys so much again. XOXO. Raya.